Say it loud, say it proud. We're representing my alma mater with this one, my boy. University of Miami colorway. Check this design. Look at all the details. I made this. You could buy it in the link below, bro. Follow me on everything. Support me, please. We got any kind of color you want. Just let me know. And that's not the only clothes that I sell. I have different kind of stuff on there. All kinds of clothing. Check it out, please. And bro, like it's crazy. I did a bunch of research and went on an endless perpetual rabbit hole, dude. And it's just like new shit comes out, new information every day. And I just at this point want to show y'all what I got so far, because like it hits close to home, bro. Like I literally have two Bachelor of Arts from University of Miami. And this all happened like during the years that I was there, like some of the stuff. And so I have international relations and political science are my two degrees. And dude, let's just see. You know what I mean? Let me show you what I got. First off, let's just start with the most recent revelation here from the school newspaper. Um, there's this professor, and dude, these emails are in Hebrew. Like, and I mean, I was raised Jewish, like 3 times a week going to Hebrew school. So, and obviously, I didn't change teams since then, as you can see, because wow. But anyway, I mean, I don't think that needs any explanation anymore. But yeah, bro, like this is a still a current physics professor at the University of Miami. I was a freshman in 2015, and this is dated in March 2015 at 2:22. Wow, we love those repeating numbers. 2:22 p.m. Synchronicity right there, bro. But yeah, so basically, I mean, I'm not gonna read to you like the way that coincidentally this professor would just put a PowerPoint on the screen probably and read to us. I mean, I wasn't a physics or a science person. I mean, I don't know if politics is a science, but that's what I studied, bro. But I mean, and like they get paid like $250,000 just to sit there and read to you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna insult you like that. We all know how to read. We're fucking 20, 30 years old now. But it's literally in Hebrew, as you can see. Professor Eduardo Wendelman, probably a fellow Ashkenazi. And he's like basically saying that, hey, like I visited all these exotic locations on the school's nickel, and we're trying to make like an offshore physics center, like off campus, but still under the University of Miami name. And like, hey, Mr. Jeff, like, yo, I need some money, and like in return I'll like connect you with like, because you know how we all know, right, that however you say her name, his girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell, her father made all the school textbooks that every public school in the United States reads. Like, so he's like basically saying, hey, I can connect you with all the scientists and people that are like controlling what we study, or what is the consensus of what is true and false. And so you can like if you give me some money, we can create a center under the University of Miami name, and that's how you wash the money. And then like you can influence and make whatever you want to be true and push it onto people. And he's still currently a professor at by the way. And it's just like, you feel me? And he wrote like all these paragraphs, like, and a Bible. And then look at Jeff's response is like, yes, I am interested. Like one sentence. And yeah, bro, like, I mean, obviously they're gonna say like, oh, like I didn't know, like this was before he was indicted or arrested in 2019. This guy, bro, Eduardo Wendelman, Professor Wendelman, he was he's literally from like Beersheba, Israel. Like he was a professor at Ben Gurion University. He was born and raised in Tel Aviv. Like Shit's crazy to me, bro, because it all happened under my nose. Like, literally was a freshman in 2015, bro. Like, he's like, "Oh, I'm so delighted to hear your positive response." Like, and look at the way they spell, bro. Like, they write like shit. They have like no grammar. My fucking like dog probably has better grammar. Like, she understands what I'm saying when I talk to her. Like, look at this writing, bro. And like, dude, so in 2008, dude, Epstein was in jail for 18 months. This happened in 2015. So we knew for like almost 10 years that he was like a fucking criminal. Anyways, they still were asking him for money. I don't know how they got his email address or how they knew each other or even had each, you know what I mean? Like, how do you just can ask him for money, bro? Like, damn, bro. So in 2019, they said he died. So it's already been, wow, like time flies. I didn't realize that. So yeah, dude, these are like the screenshots, bro, from the Skype conversation. He's like, "Hey, do you want to come to the fucking meeting? Every winter the University of Miami has like a symposium or like you know what I mean, a clinic and conference. Would you like to attend?" Like, bro, this crazy to me, bro. I was literally studying for finals in December 2016. Like in the library, the same motherfucking library that they were trying to bring Jeffrey Epstein to talk into a conference. Like, dude, like he's like, "Oh, I didn't know about him his past. Like I wasn't aware of his past. Like I have nothing to do with him. Like we just like identified him as a possible philanthropic source of funding." And it's just like, dude, that's how these people are. The schools are so competitive with like funding, they don't give a fuck where the money comes from. And like you can obviously just wash it. Like like the donation can come from like some LLC that you create, like not donation from Jeffrey Epstein. Like it was gonna go through something else, you know what I mean? Like, look, like, dude, the conference title Bahama Advanced Study Institute and Conference was intended to be a symposium for physicists interested in multidisciplinary. Yeah, wait. My gosh, bro. Like, literally, my alma mater, bro. Like, like, dude, the most corrupt university in the United States. And I mean, it's easy to say, bro, that, oh, I wouldn't have gone to school there if I had known all this shit. But like, bro, like I don't know. I mean, and I'm sure that this is not the only school with corruption. I mean, it's just the only one that I have looked at because I studied there. I went there. I lived there. And look, they're emailing each other at 4 in the morning, like spelling shit like so wrong, probably on drugs. I cannot believe this, bro. Like, I mean, I didn't study science, political science, like, but you know what I mean? He's like, oh, I didn't know. Like, it was public information, bro. Like, and it never happened. I get like they say that it never went through, but they still have it, bro. Look, in 2026, they did that conference and that symposium. And University of Miami is funding it. So like, dude, you never know, bro. You know what I mean? You never know. It could have gone through something else, but still came from him. Like, it's just like it's easy to hide it. And anyways, bro, like that brings me to my next point. That's a perfect segue because like, look, like I also found this of this also professor at University of Miami is inside the Jeffrey Epstein file. Like this is justice.gov. This is the DOJ website. This is the FBI. This is like USA government website. Like, and Jennifer Jacquet or whatever, however you say it, in 2011, bro. Like, look, like she still is also a professor there. She's still currently uh like teaches law. what? Okay, but whatever. In the School of Atmospheric Earth and Science. Anyways, and she's like writing to Jeffrey Epstein here, and dude, I took so long, weeks. It's 3 a.m. right now, by the way, here in Colorado. Like, I've been doing this, bro, and I'm like really appreciate if you're watching. To be honest, like, I hope you learned something. Like, I mean, you're welcome in advance, like for doing all this research, so you don't have to do it and spend all the time. Like, I'm just giving it to you. You're welcome. Anyways, she's like, John, okay, here we go. He's like, Jeffrey Epstein is saying, John and I agree that you should take the money from Edge as opposed to me, if that helps. And guess what is, and okay, I'm gonna go back to that in a second, but oh, let's see, dude. Okay, this is John, the John that he was talking about, bro. And he has like uh what's it called, bro? It's like some literary science foundation called Edge Foundation. You know what I mean? And it's like a foundation that sponsors all these symposiums that I was saying, but not only with, excuse me, University of Miami. You know what I mean? It's bigger ones, like bigger, not only with one college. You feel me? And like, I'm not gonna fucking read to you, you know what I mean? But look, like, you get the picture. No pun intended. Like, basically, like Jeffrey Epstein, that's the way that they would influence. He was trying to literally influence like public policy. Because like I said, like his girl Ghislaine Maxwell, like it controls the textbooks, and so like in exchange for the money that Jeffrey Epstein would give to Edge Foundation, like you feel me? The email that you should take it from Edge instead of me. Look, and he told that to a professor. He's like, she's like, oh, because in 2011 she was still working at University of British Columbia, and she's like, okay, bet, like, thank you, like, what is happening to the financial markets, and how are you going to help? Like, what? That she asks him that, and he goes, they're being feminized and they're being pussified, like, and and then she's like, well, you're the gynecologist, better get to work. Like, she told him that, like, dude, that's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. And then he's like, I need a spermulator to gauge that accurately. Like, and then she's like, why don't you borrow one from Bill Clinton? Like, dude, they're joking, they're laughing in your motherfucking face. Like, ah, dude, I just got shivers on my spine, bro. Like, god damn. Mm. You see what I mean? Like, you should take the money from Edge. Edge is just like something that they wash the money or launder the money through. It's like a stupid fucking foundation that puts on these conferences, and they invite all of the top, like, very eager, excited people that want to be a scientist and find the cure to cancer and change the world, and like help all the people, and make a better society. And they're all like eager and they're gullible, like I was too. I worked in politics too, that happened to me, like, and it's all fake bullshit. But they do the same thing with science. And like, so Jeffrey Epstein got in touch with all the top scientists, like at all these top schools, like not only and like, um first of all, he would get information that they don't even release it to the public yet, like stuff that they're testing, or like some artificial intelligence or scientific machinery, or you know what I'm talking, like just like stuff that is in beta mode. And it's like, dude, he provided like a bunch of money, and so he just washed it to her through the Edge Foundation. You could email her, this bitch. Like, dude, It's just all bullshit. I'm not gonna read all that, but oh my gosh, she's interested in globalized cooperation dilemmas. Like, look at that shit, bro. Oh my goodness. And she's the author. She's the author of a book called "How to Deny Science, Tell Lies, and Make a Killing of the Corporate World." Wow, bro, that's ironic, bro. She wrote a book called that. And it's just, dude, they don't give a fuck where the money comes from. And again, I don't even need to say what religion it is because the emails are in literal Hebrew. And like, I could read Hebrew, boss. Like, I was raised Jewish, bro, honestly, bro. And like, I'm not that no more. I'm not that no more. Ay, Dios. Ay. Like, dude, it physically like causes a reaction in my body, bro. There's so much more where this came from. You feel me? Like this is not. This is only an excerpt. Like this is like you know what I mean. The conversation didn't start like that, but that's crazy, bro. And you know what I mean? Like, and then like, dude, you see, I already showed this, but. Ugh. Like Edge was always an unusual charity. I mean, I'm reading BuzzFeed. You know what I mean? I don't know how trustworthy BuzzFeed is, but I mean they're a respected source. I mean, I'm conservative. I don't really read BuzzFeed. Never. It's the first time I ever read BuzzFeed. But between 2001 and 2017. It was just give like whatever, bro. I'm not finna read to y'all, but. Look at this U.S. Department of Justice DOJ.com. Look at this amazing verification. Look at this. Like, there, how security. Like, are you 18? No. Access denied. Oh, yes. Like, dude. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, that's really good security, bro. Like, that's really good. Department of Justice, Government of USA. Like, no, way. No puedo creer esto, güey. And like, bro, back to that. Like, that's why he wanted to get into ties with the scientists and the schools and like, Jeff Epstein, trans. I'm trying to find like exactly something. Like that, those messages that are like Jeffrey Epstein, genetic trend. Look, okay, okay. He financed genetic testing for transhumanism. Which one should I click? I don't know if I should click CNN, but February 2026. No, Bob. Dude, genome, Epstein's genome. Reversing aging. Like, dude, that's what that girl, that professor. Jennifer Jacquet is a professor at the Rosenstein School of University of Miami. Dude, every single time. Like, how do I literally, like, look at the emails? Epstein Library. A la verga, güey. A la verga, güey. Does Jeffrey Epstein want to meet John Brockman's person, Jennifer? Yo, bro, she's a current professor at UM. Yeah, way. Dude, what the fuck? I know a probably easier way. She asked him, "What did the top hat say to the bra?" You hold these, I'll go on ahead. Like they be laughing, bro. They really be like laughing, bro. Dear Jeffrey, thanks again for the lift. That was fun. Even if you can't and shouldn't live all out your fantasies. They fucked. You'll always have this one. Oh my god. And he's saying to her that she should change her identity and get a haircut. Dude, I know a easier way. Oh my god. Bro. Uh, dude, she wants him so bad. Look at I'm waiting for you at Isla Holbox, Mexico. How was Paris? I'm using a small bit of the money you gave me. I miss New York. He said, well, uh, dude, she wants to fuck him. Dude. After a Cebu birthday, what the fuck is that? How did the semester go? Like, bro, like, este pedo está bien cerdo, güey. Oh shit, what the fuck? Hmm. My house. They fucked. No, mom. Bro, look at how he writes. He's so drugged. The island. My amazing tribute put on them and eating children cock. Yahweh, es una puta maestra en mi universidad, bro. That, oh my god, bro. Yahweh. Look, she said Gentile Jewish. Do you want me to provide an apartment? Hombre, wey. She said, come to the island. Man eating chicken. Are you around this weekend? Yes. Hombre, wey. Jennifer, do you know Jennifer Jacquet by any chance? She is perfect for me, but I don't know her. She has a PhD and teaches at NYU. I funded her. Ha ha ha. Oh shit. I clicked this by accident. No mames. She has a boyfriend. That's never been an impediment for any girl. She talks about shaming people into better behavior. Oh, it's like 5 in the morning. What's Frederick Fekkai? Oh. Jewish. Are you saying I need a Jewish haircut? Oh my god, bro. I can't believe this shit. Dude, they're laughing. I can't believe it's not butter spray. The fuck? Dude, wow. Haha, your Kane ID. Oh my god. I know it. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Your Kane ID. He had a Kane ID. No, bro. He had a Kane ID. No, bro. Like, bro. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, bro. My dog. I just woke her up. Fuck. I can't, bro. I've been going for like hours. He had a Kane ID, bro. Palm Beach. What is this? Here's a story about your two former lawyers. Miami booster. That's crazy, bro. This is wild to me. Yeah, wait. I need to go to bed, bro. The sun is about to come up. Wait, pero ¿por qué? ¿Por qué? Just search that like whole thing. God damn. Eduardo Wendelman. Ya, güey, no mames, cabrón. Dude, I cannot believe that. He had a Kane ID. Like, he had a Kane ID. In 2005, when I was fucking 7 years old. Or something like that. This is the mayor of Miami Beach. Oh, another fucking Jew. Mohammed way. Ya, güey, con tu pinche positive. Hebrew. It's literally in Hebrew. It's literally in Hebrew. It's Hebrew. This is Hebrew. I could read this. Eduardo Wendelman. Eduardo Wendelman. It's right to left. In Hebrew, you read it right to left. To Svet. Svet is Hebrew. I'm delighted to hear a positive response concerning my inquiry concerning financial support from Jeffrey Epstein for a Center for Theoretical Physics in Long Island, University of Miami. Oh my God. Sincerely, Eduardo Wendelman, Physics Department of the Ben Gurion University in Beersheba, Israel. Ya, güey, me voy a dormir, cabrón. No mames, I'm gonna get nightmares. I should have did this. You are dead, lol, good riddance. Why am I sitting like that? Yeah, bro, I'm like torturing my dog. Uh, 188 results. University of Miami. Yeah, wait, Dick is done. It's 5 in the morning. I'm gonna fall asleep. Jewish. Moskowitz. Dude, oh my god. Levine. This is what Dr. Udelsman and Moskowitz. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Yahweh. Yahweh. No. No. 188 results. The University of Miami, dude. God damn it. Rosenzweig, a la verga. Rosenzweig in Hallandale Beach. Bro, es que, güey, no, ya no puedo, güey. That's crazy that he had a cane ID. Dude, I mean, you have no fucking discretion. Like, why would you write it like that? A project concerning theoretical physics center at the University of Miami. Like, nigga, be more discreet. Fuck, I should not have said that. Don't matter. It does not matter, bro. No puede ser posible. No, another University of Miami professor, Stephen Rowe. Ay, güey, por favor, ¿por qué? Chingados, madre. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, they're all Jewish. And they're all professors at UM. Dude, look at him. Just look at that. Eddie Gwen. Dude, I'm tripping out. ¿Qué pedo? Karina Shuliak, otra judía. Bro, I'm like feeling dizzy, bro. I gotta go. La verga, güey. La verga, güey. I don't feel good, boss. I really don't. I have to change this thingy. It's been like 48 hours. Bro, this is just crazy, bro. I'm sweating. Yeah, y'all get the picture. No mames, cabrón. Alan Dershowitz. Shit. I mean, whatever, bro. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. No mames. Bro. Yeah, wait. I mean, bro, I'm not gonna fucking go through all this. But you get the picture. That's crazy, bro. And that brings me to my next point. You know what I mean? And it goes on forever. I just have to like put like choose an endpoint because dude, I could be here for a million hours, and I have been here for weeks researching this and like narrowing down. I got 36 tabs open. So let me go and change now to like I guess this involves sports in UN, like college sports in University of Miami, and truly, bro, like I don't see any other school having so many problems. I mean, I haven't checked, but you know what I mean, like damn. Okay, look, this is 1991, and there was a guy that worked at saying he faked and falsified hundreds of financial aid forms for more than a decade, and charged kickbacks for doing it to the athletes. He's like, "Yeah, I'll fill out your FAFSA form if you give me a couple $100." And he said that he used it all on cocaine. Like, why would you even say that out loud? Like, bro, like look, he said academic associate academic coordinator. Like, dude, the fucking look at like that job description is just so whatever, bro. And he's like, dude, I was addicted to cocaine. I charged $85 to football players to falsify their FAFSA form, and I would buy blow with it. Like, I mean, this is back in 1990, like when $85 was like $1 million. You know what I mean? Like when you do the inflation calculation. He said, Jesus, bro, this is 1990, bro. He said, I'm guilty. I deserve it. I admit to the FBI. I did it. I did it for 12 years, meaning 700 or more students might have gotten money for which they should not have qualified. Cash. Like in 1990, everything was like on paper or like just different kind of world, bro. I mean, I wasn't alive back then, but I mean, how could that even happen, bro? I'm trying to figure out like how do you do it, because he's giving the blueprint, like, like so how like I'm trying to see like, hey, like let me see if what we can do with that. Is that look, another one, Yankovic. I don't even have to say it. Just look at his last name, bro. I mean, I don't even. The shit's in Hebrew. Yankovic, like, I'm sorry, but I know that is like 100 million% a Jew. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, or I'm not even. Why should I apologize? Like, anyway, you see my dog down there sleeping. He said before he would did it at West Virginia and Kentucky State, because it was a Pell Grant. I'm sorry, it was like a Pell Grant. So that means like it was just cash, bro. It's a grant, so it's not a loan. I'm so sorry. I been said it was a loan. I said it was. It's not a loan. It was a grant. So you don't have to pay it back. Bro, imagine in 1990, how much is $2,000? That's like equal to $1 million today. No cap. This crazy right now, bro. Like I mean, this happened all right there where I studied at, and they really hide it really good, bro. because you never know. You go to the campus today and you would never think that. They're a private school, they're nice and elegant, and oh my God, like we don't need state funding. And he's like, he was a coach at Pompano Beach High School, and he said he was coked out during the game. I mean, everybody was coked out back then during the game. Even Michael Irvin, even all them players on the Cowboy, he went to. It's not funny. It's really not funny. I just can't believe it, bro. He said, "I look at this statement." He said, "I did it for 10 years and the federal government never found out. So how would found out in 2 years?" He said, "Why does everyone suddenly think that somebody at knew that?" He's trying to say that the college didn't know. So he's trying to cover for the college. I don't know why. But I mean, the thing about it is, bro, like, the institution is always bigger than any person, player, or coach, or teacher, professor, or anything, administrator. You know what I mean? The institute, like, it's like a soccer team, like Messi left Barcelona, like, and they're still good, like, how do I explain it? Like, the institution will never fall. It's too big to fail. It's like a bank or a sports team. That's how, I don't know if you understand that analogy. You feel me? I'm But the NCAA was like never did anything, bro. And this was in 1991, okay? Oh yeah, yeah, perdón, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. And so next thing, talking about the NCAA with Miami, and most people know this. This is why I even started to research this shit, because I saw the some videos on Netflix and YouTube about this guy. And guess what's his name? Shapiro. Again. Again. I don't know why or how, bro. Another one. Shapiro. It's Jewish. 1,000,000% Jewish. And guess what? Here's really the blueprint. This is the SEC. Look, in 2010, so Barack Obama was president. Between February 2003 and 2009, he offered promissory notes, bro, claiming annual returns of 10 to 26%, backed by purchase orders and receivables. Oh my God, it was all just fake. But how do you fake that? How? In reality, they were operating at a loss and had no operations by the next year, using new investor funds to pay the principal and interest to earlier investors. That is the most Jewish thing I ever seen. I'm sorry. He had lower priced groceries in one region and resold them for a profit to another region where prices were higher. In theory, bro, and in practice, like, that's actually, like, I feel like a good business if you really are doing it like that. I don't know. I mean, wow. Selling them short-term promissory notes that he would use their funds as short-term financing to purchase and resell the groceries. So, dude, he got people to front him millions of dollars. Wow. So this is what he did. He would ensure investors that the principal was secure because they would not broker the sale of goods without first obtaining a purchase order from the buyer. Dude, he's so smart, bro. Like, dude, this is just like shouldn't even be in public information because it's giving you the step by step how to do it. Like, this is a blueprint, like, of how to do a securities fraud. They should not publish this. And he also said That's how he locked it in. He said we don't sell the goods without getting an order first from the buyer. So that, I guess, was enough for them to front him millions of dollars. I just don't understand how they believed him. And he told investors that they would pay the principal and interest from the profits they received when it sold the goods. Dude, how is that good enough to just trust that? When they asked him questions, he showed them fabricated invoices and purchase orders from non-existent sales. Oh my God. He misappropriated 38 million of investor funds unrelated to the grocery business. He's from Miami Beach, bro. He went to Miami Beach High School. Shapiro again. And so he ran it up. He ran a 930 million in 2005, bro. That is a lot of motherfucking money even today. Like, that is, bro, so close to a billion with a B. Like, my God, bro. Lighthouse Point, Florida, Boca Raton, Florida. You telling me he's not Jewish? Like, and he said, look, that they believed that they were investing in his grocery distribution business, and they would like. He admitted that he had virtually no income generating in ever during that time, and he used new investor funds to make principal and interest payments to the other investors. So, bro, he would say to one person, "Give me the bread up front," and then he would tell the other guy the same thing, and then pay the first guy with the second guy's money. and then, oh my God, there was guys that invested more than 100 million and they got in trouble, bro. Look, Naples, Florida, false tax return. But how do you do that, bro? I gotta learn this. This is a blueprint. I mean, bro, bro, maybe it should be copied. He was paid commissions for bringing new investors. So, like, dude, how do you make a false tax return? Like, how do you make the IRS believe that? I guess in 2005 they didn't read anything, or it was different. Like, they don't check shit the way they do now or something, because how the fuck do you do that, bro? He was an accountant that he a securities fraud. Wow, friendly fire. U.S. Attorney Fishman, another member of the tribe. Elberg. Jesus, bro. Oh. Yael Freeman from Naples and Coral Gables. Yeah, dude, this is so Jewish. I'm sorry. This is just so Jewish. I woke up my dog. I feel bad. It's 3 in the morning. But bro, like, I mean, that's crazy. I just want to know the details of how the fuck did he do that, bro? A goddamn genius, and he barely got straight 70s in Miami Beach High School. Like, dude, how the fuck? And like, dude, he threw all his friends under the bus. Like, this guy invested 10 million into the Shapiro's Capital Groceries, and then he got in trouble, went to jail, and Shapiro didn't even bail him out or nothing or help him. and he had to pay a fine. Look at look, how the fuck do you fail to report $6.4 million in income? And he owed 2 million in taxes on that income. Wow. Does that mean that it was all loans that he would like? How, I mean, how do you owe that much tax? That's like 30% tax. Ah. Anyways, bro, like that's crazy. This Okay, so next, yeah, bro, like that's where University of Miami comes in because he did a sport representation business and he would give all this money, oh, excuse me, to the players. Wow, the camera angle was off. He would give all this money to the players, like um here somewhere over here is the article that I'm looking for. It's like, bro, like this is the Miami Herald, like SEC.com, like IRS.com, like FBI.com. No, 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 no. I'll show that in a minute. Oh, this is later. um, that's him, by the way. This is him at a bowling alley wearing a shirt, giving the president of University of Miami, who I'll talk about in a second, bro, a check. And like you see the mascot here and everything. It's not funny. Look, like, okay, this is a reputable sports website, bro. Like, and I'm sorry about all these ads. I don't know why I'm using Firefox. That's probably why all this stupid bullshit is coming up. But dude, look, okay, this is like, bro, like he paid $170,000 over a 9 year period, which, bro, that's honestly today, like, dude, that's fucking one semester at Like, dude, it's tuition is $100,000 a year. I mean, that's like a year only. Yeah, that's my freshman year only. That was just 2002. You know what I mean? Shit changed. And bro, like Vince Wilfork was a superstar for the Patriots. This guy was a cornerback, all pro. Like he spent also 50 bands on meals, entertainment, prostitute, jewelry, travel, lodging. Like anyways, bro, basically like I don't know where's the article right now, but somewhere I read that he all got started and tapped in with in the first place, bro, because it's a booster. Like if you're rich and you want to, you can do whatever you want with your motherfucking money, obviously. And so he was like a big fan apparently. Even though he didn't go to school there, which is the case with most fans, to be honest. But anyways, he all got started because you could donate money to the school if you want, and they're gonna fuck with you. Like they don't care where the money comes from, bro. You look at her, just look at her face. And so you give a little money to the school, and then you can become like an honorable mention, like Shaquille O'Neal got he did not study medicine, but he got a doctorate from LSU because of all the things that he's done for that school. For example, you know what I mean? You feel me? And so it's like once you donate a little bit of money to the school, then they're gonna let you have access. The same thing that I'm saying with Epstein before, like that's how it works. Like now he said, "Hey, let me talk to the players. Hey, let me come to the game. Hey, let me go on the field." Like, you feel me? And they don't give a fuck. Pinche Firefox is so ass, bro. Why am I using it? he was giving money to the players like, oh, if you are the star of the game, like you score a touchdown, you get money. You make an interception, you get money. There was like a whole chart. Like, oh, you injured a other player of the other team, you get money. And like this has been going on like forever. And like, look, especially at like look at this. Like, look at the 1955. provided out of town players with round trip transportation um, between the university. The, they did physical aptitude tests and agility drills. Like Gustafson, another one. 1960, second case. A booster provided free air transportation, allowed him to stay at his home. Uh, The school wasn't allowed to do postseason play. Booster gave cash. It's just the same shit over and over again. You feel me? Booster gave cash to a player. No bowl game for that year. Here's that one I was talking about before, bro. Like the fake Pell grants. Oh my god. And they didn't like they faked a drug test. Like they were allowed to not have to do the drug test or stuff like that. Like they didn't have to go to school like to class. I bet you heard my neck crack like right there. Mm. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, like oh, like a boat on Biscayne Bay, like it's just Miami, bro. Like Miami, like is literally that is the Miami, like history of that city. Not only the college, but like, are you like that's just like not even abnormal. It'd be weird if this didn't happen. To be honest, uh that's why, like, bro, I hate athletes. I hate the NCAA. I hate it because it's supposed to be an academic institution, and then like now today, it's become like way more focused on sports, and they don't even give a fuck. Like, you go to the classrooms that I was in, and they have like shitty ass piece of shit desks, fucked up whiteboard. You know what I mean? And everything is fucked up to the actual academic students who are fucking 5 feet tall and weigh 100 pounds like me, just because I don't know how to throw a ball or you know what I mean? And I bust my ass in the library every day, every night. They have a different dining hall, a different gym, a different weight room, a separate. It's literal segregation. It's literally like it's racist. Like academics get the shitty part, and the athletes get the cool stuff. Not to mention, all the bitches want them, all the followers on Instagram, all the free stuff at the school store. Like, bro, it sucks. It's not fair, bro. It's academic institution. Like, why not in Europe? In Europe, they have a like U15, U16. How do you say it in English? Like fuerzas básicas. Like they have like you only go to you go to the club and the team, like you only do sports, you don't, it's not a university. Like I don't know how to explain it, bro. And I'm sorry for also all these stupid ads. I'll never use Firefox again. And then, bro, back to Shapiro, bro. Check what happened. He didn't even get in trouble. He's on house arrest. Like he's kept got to keep all his money. He now got pardoned by Biden. He said it's okay, no problem. You don't get in trouble, Joe Biden, Democrat. If you didn't know his political party, um, look at that. Federal security fraud and money laundering of $1 billion. 930 million. That's like this close to billion with the B, bro. In 2005, bro. Like, dude, like in 2005, bro. Like, that's so much bread even today. And look, bro, he said he only had to pay 83 million in restitution, which is fucking peanuts to that Jew. I'm sorry, bro, but this pisses me off. I don't give a fuck. YouTube can block me if they want. Actually, please don't. But look, like he would wholesale girls, I already told you, and sell them up market, and like, oh, and now, dude, and now Shapiro has a podcast, bro. Look, he has like he's lit. Like he's lit on social media. Like he's so lit. He's viral, and he still talks to all the players, and they interview with him. I'm finna watch that. To be honest, like dude, it's such bullshit. I'm honestly interested in watching this video. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like I literally like this is not fair, bro. Like he's lit now. Like and he always has been. Look at this, bro. That's fucking bullshit. They even made a movie about it. Like, and it's like being celebrated and like encouraged. Like if they really cared, that's what I'm trying to say. If they really cared and did not want this to happen again, they would keep it under wraps. They wouldn't show you the step by step how to do it. Like, because somebody's gonna go and do it again. Look, I just showed you. It's been going on since 1950. They've been doing the same old bullshit. Look, Goldberg. God, they like, dude, this is horse shit. He's so lit now on social media. It said because he said that he was at risk of getting COVID, so that's why Joe Biden let him get out of jail. Um, but you know what's crazy though that I didn't mention is that there was an inquiry of course, like that the NCAA did on this. Like they had to investigate and all that. And like, you know what's crazy is that the case it ended up getting dropped. Like Miami did not get in trouble for it or anything, like, or didn't have to do anything, or you know what I mean, nothing bad happened. Or it was a more than a 30-month investigation when they were interviewing the players and trying, you know what I mean, in deposition and discovery of like a lawsuit. Like it was found that the investigators of the NCAA lied to the players because they were trying to get the players to say something or admit something or incriminate another player. So like, if you lie in a question that you ask under oath, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, in a courtroom, then like it's dismissed. It's default, like it's like offset penalties in football. So funny that this is the analogy that popped into my. It's like when there's pass interference on both teams, like nothing happens. It's offset, like you know what I mean? If that makes sense, like, and also guess what? The NCAA paid his lawyer. So she got disbarred and got her law license taken away. Like she was sanctioned by the Florida bar. Like because he declared bankruptcy. This guy's so motherfucking smart, bro. God. And he didn't even go to college. So he declared bankruptcy, bro. That and like oh dude. And that's so smart during the deposition because the NCAA does not have subpoena power. And so, dude, like, how the fuck? Like, that's so the NCAA, like, let me find the really. This is really all reputable source. Miami Herald, ESPN, FBI. Look, like, dude, this is the picture I done showed before, bro. This, okay. She is the president, was the president of and look at this. Lucky Strike Bowling Alley in Miami Beach. I know where that is or was. The Florida Supreme Court did a 90-day suspension. So she didn't even get disbarred because she accepted payment from the NCAA to, I don't know for what did they pay her. Maria Elena Perez, his lawyer, a Coral Gables lawyer. She went to Wow. So she got her law degree at the University of Miami. And it says she acted unethically. So that's all that happened. You do a 1 motherfucking billion Ponzi scheme and you get on house arrest. You get to keep your money. You get to stay in your Miami mansion. Your lawyer only gets a temporary suspension. And then she can go back to practicing law. Miami's crazy, bro. Oh my God. I need this fucking article to load, bro. I will never use Firefox again. I'm so sorry, bro. God damn it. Here we go. Stupid videos and ads. I don't give a fuck about those ugly ass shoes, bro. I will. Oh my God, ugly. Yahweh. Dude, all these videos and shit, I don't give a fuck. Oh my God, bro. Okay. Que la verga contigo, pinche computadora de $1,500 no sirve. The NCAA paid her $20,000 for her help in questioning witnesses. What is that, bro? Like, first of all, where did they get that money? And how? What? They paid her for her help. That don't make no sense. She was the other team's lawyer. She was Shapiro's lawyer, which is going against NCAA in Miami. They're so that is so Jewish. The NCAA, which was suing and investigating and doing a deposition on Shapiro, who was represented by Maria Elena Perez, a lawyer from University of Miami. The opposing team paid the lawyer of the and it's like a non-profit organization. Like the NCAA has no subpoena power. They don't have no money. They don't buy or sell anything. Like where do they get bread from? Okay, now we're getting into like when I was actually a freshman and was like a student there. So Donna Shalala was the president of University of Miami, right? She took over at Miami in 2001 after serving 8 years as Health and Human Service Secretary of Bill Clinton. This Shapiro thing happened in 2005, and she was the president that whole time. And she was the president of the Clinton Foundation, bro, which we know, bro, like did all those things to the kids in Haiti, the Benghazi thing with Hillary Clinton, the Monica Lewinsky thing, another Jewish girl.
It turns out they were real tapped in with Epstein.
You know what I
Let's
mean?
also not forget who cheated Bernie Sanders and screwed him out of the Democratic
All
nomination for
that shit
president
happened
in
during when
2015.
it's like she accepted a donation from an oil company in Iran, however you pronounce it. I didn't even know this until today, which is crazy because it happened right under my nose, bro. Like in 2015, bro, Donna Shalala met with David Beckham. They were considering like going in on a team together. They met in Coral Gables, like probably at the university, bro, because it's like a honestly gorgeous campus. Like I mean, amazing place to be. I mean, I don't know where else you would host David Beckham, bro. Like it apparently was like such a big like bipartisan like wow, like Shalala got like a Republican and a Democrat mayor to meet together about this. Like so like Miami-Dade and Miami is like they have different mayors. Like I guess those are qualified as two different cities. And look, the mayor, like as usual, like he's speaking like in unclear, fucked up language, saying we're not gonna contribute taxpayer funds to the stadium, but if we're able to help, I'm willing to listen. Like, I mean, I don't even understand how that's not even English. Like, is it yes or no? Like, we have stadiums that we're the owner of that other people have built. So it's like he wants it to be privately built, privately funded by David Beckham, but he wants then David Beckham to turn it over to the city. I don't know how he can say bullshit like that. It's funny because like she said that she wanted a smaller stadium closer to campus. That wasn't even his first idea, that Beckham wanted something closer to the beach. Dude, the Orange Bowl, bro, stadium for 25,000 fans, right? That was already in Little Havana, which was pretty much downtown Miami. Like it's very, very close to Coral Gables, which is where the campus of University of Miami is located. Yeah, dude, I mean, I don't fully really understand all of this shit, bro, because I'm honestly not a finance or math person. Like, I'm trying to become that, but it just doesn't come naturally to me, bro. I've always had trouble with numbers and shit, you feel me? But yeah, I mean, dude, all throughout when I was in school, I had to get a lot of extra help, like, and tutoring and all that. That's not even taking into account money that the school should be contributing because of the fact that they charge us 100 bands a year for tuition, and like they're a private school. They say that they don't need state funding, um, but that it projected less revenue, like for the school compared to like the earlier projections. Basically like somebody overshot and overestimated, and they said that they would make $3.5 million a year, and so they like turns out that it was gonna go down to actually $2.5 million a year. Ay, pobre. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh my god, what will they do? Oh my god, fuck. And it's like, yeah, bro, like literally like they were gonna first of all do like bond issues on Miami-Dade County for 50 million. I fucking don't know what that means. I'm so sorry. I don't Miami-Dade County bond issue. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. I really don't understand what that means. Hotel bed taxes, um, and $45 million in historic tax credits. I really just don't understand that. I do not comprehend what that is supposed to mean, or what that means, where they get that from, or what that is. But like in order to qualify for that, they would need like a historical landmark, official legal designation by the city, which is like, bro, like, nah mames. Like it's a football stadium. I don't see how that's a historical like landmark. I mean, you could definitely make the argument like you could do make it. I mean, you can make anything look like anything if you try hard enough. I mean, that's been proven millions of times now today more than ever. Um, but yeah, they're gonna also issue bonds against dollars generated in the stadium. I really don't know. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, what is a bond issue? You know what I mean? I don't know what that means, but I guess it's like I assume it's a tax on like every dollar generated by selling beer or tickets or hot dogs or something. I mean, and they're also we're planning on raising the cost of tickets. Okay, so it's when companies or governments borrow money from investors by issuing debt securities, promising to repay the principal with interest at a certain date. So what is that famous? I mean, a really fucked up and elegant way of saying the taxpayer, the resident of Miami, who works 9 to 5 and makes $3,000 a month. I mean, what is that supposed to mean? I'm sorry, I just don't understand that. Maybe because it's 3 in the morning. I mean, I don't think that changes anything. I do not know what that is, or I just cannot understand this. I'm so sorry. I mean, I feel a little bit ignorant, but I know that I'm not like, but shit. I mean, I mean, I already did enough research and organizational logistics for you and put it on a silver platter. I think that if you really care, then you can fucking figure it out or ask somebody who knows. I just don't know what that is. You know, I already read the definition. It didn't help me understand anything. Um, it all goes always back to the taxpayer, bro. It's some kind of way, tarde o temprano, sooner or later, bro. Like the taxpayer always, you know what I mean, has to foot the bill. That's historically what's always happened, you know, for everything. A bond is a type of security which the issuer owes the holder a debt. I mean, but they're issuing it to themselves, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just don't know. But I mean, this should be good enough. You know what I mean? If you're still watching and if you really care, I mean. So they were gonna raise the tickets $3 per ticket, 10% of ticket sales, 50% of club seats, and 100% of club suite revenue. So like they're gonna double the club seats. I fucking don't. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. I mean, and all these fucking ads and videos and shit are just. I mean, is it really necessary? God damn it. Está naquísimo, güey. It's so fucking like bush league, like tercera corrientísimo, bro. Like I pay for this. Like that's what. Like, dude, is it really necessary? Like, wait. Like, dude, casco. She was given a proposal by the city officials to renovate and refurbish and reconstruct the Orange Bowl. It was already fully funded, like by taxpayers or by increase of ticket prices. They were gonna increase taxes on the residents of the city or the surrounding areas, like and implement like televisions and like just new electronic technological stuff like because the Orange Bowl was like a very outdated like ancient stadium. The Orange Bowl being demolished was like her idea, her fault, and like what she wanted to happen. Yeah, and she locked in the Miami Hurricanes to a 25-year lease into the place that they're now at. Like, she's not sure that Sun Life Stadium's a good spot. Then why'd you move there, bitch? Like, you're the one that decided to move there. You were the president, bro. Like, the Orange Bowl, everybody loved the Orange Bowl. It was like such a legendary place. The Sun Life Stadium, which is now Hard Rock Stadium, it's where the Dolphins play. It's in Miami Gardens. But like, dude, it's closer to Fort Lauderdale, bro, than it is to University of Miami or Coral Gables or the city of Miami. And they would bus us over there, bro. Like, and it just took longer than an hour to get there. And like, they wanted to come back to their campus, but it's like, dude, it was y'all decision to leave. I don't understand. Like, and she regrets it, of course, because she thought that there was gonna be more people that go to the games, but the attendance was really low, and that stadium had more seats. So it's like, it looks shittier. This takes me perfectly to the next subject, and it just like does not stop and will not end. It's scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal, after corruption, after bullshit, after self-interest, after like, it's just, I mean, I have to pick an endpoint, bro, because it's just, I mean, I want to fucking post this, like, pretty much, dude. Like, and this is again in 2018. So I graduated in December 2018. I was studying abroad in Spain during this time, but look at that. This is like, and let me do a disclaimer. This is like an I guess opinion, like, investigative independent journalist on Substack. Medium is just like Substack, or like, yeah, I mean, you anybody can write on this website. You just have to log in. Um, I guess apparently she was an independent director of the U.S. Soccer Federation from 2008 to 2017. I mean, fucking during the time that she was the president of University of Miami. So how can you do both of that? I mean, I don't know, bro. Basically, bro, she was found in the middle of another lawsuit of like antitrust and like breach of fiduciary duty, which is really a fancy way of saying conflict of interest, like trying to enrich yourself using the position that you're in. So it's like, you know what I mean? Now it makes sense why she wanted to tap in with David Beckham, because like she was on some, like, what the fuck is an independent director of the US Soccer Federation? I mean, I'm an independent director of the US Soccer I mean, what the fuck is that job description? What the fuck? Like, and it's like she prematurely put on Twitter publicly that North America had got the World Cup in 2026. She posted it like real early, and look, this professor or whatever lawyer, so he says, is telling you that like no other soccer federation has independent directors. Like I said, like, what the fuck even is that? There was like a second tier little league or double A division of MLS, but it's not associated with MLS. It's a separate LLC in a completely different entity. Ajeno, like, how do you say in English, like, division? Well, it's okay, that's fucking probably clear enough. And so her main role was to evaluate and mitigate conflict of interest in business dealings. It's amazing, man. Like, that's so ironic and hypocritical, and I mean, how so she was tasked, or self-proclaimed tasked herself with mitigating conflicts of interest, but she has dedicated her fucking life existence to like enriching herself with conflicts of interest in business. It's and like I said, she didn't even try to be discreet about it, bro. She tried to tap in with David Beckham. Obviously, it ended up not happening. Um, and basically, yeah, I mean, they do the same shit in Mexico. Like, they were colluding to determine winners and losers in the games of the lower division leagues, and like keeping them from ever doing like how do you say, like usually in every other country, in every other league, like if you're the team that wins the second division championship, you get moved up and promoted to the first league, and you get like an influxion of money, like, and obviously like now you're on TV, etc., etc. But it's like, and this is actually literally what they do in Mexico. Like, there's like a few rich people who own like more than one team, and then like when they play, those teams play each other, they like rig the match, they fix the outcome, and like all this stuff, bro. It's weird. They also don't have like promotion and relegation. That's the word I'm looking for in Mexico. So it's like it's crazy. I guess they just hide it better here in US. But yeah, I mean, she's being sued left and right in class action lawsuits, and like being named. Oh God, you know what I mean? Like they failed to reach the standards that they themselves impose. Like as far as like the the um, the facilities that the team uses or stuff like that, or like how they pay their players or television rights. I don't know. Like the thing is that first off, they have their national television rights to like exclusively to a company called Soccer United Marketing, but bro, Soccer United Marketing is like owned by the MLS president. He's like the commissioner of MLS, and he's also the CEO of this like television rights company that like he like did an exclusive contract with himself. Like it's amazing. And they made like a special clause in the in their constitution that like exempts them from from like penalizing anybody from doing a conflict of interest. So like it encourages and allows like he and so like dude, this is the former president of the FIFA or something, US soccer something, and like or MLS, and he was also involved with this shit. So they were just like lining their pockets big time, bro. And like that's literally the whole reason to go back. Like that's why Shalala tried to like prematurely um, move out of the Orange Bowl because she knew that this shit was happening. So the Orange Bowl like got demolished because nobody was there anymore. The Hurricanes were the primary tenant, and like um now basically like this fell through. Like the David Beckham thing fell through with Shalala, and with Miami he did his own thing, and like now is privately funding like the new Miami Freedom Park, which is supposed to open um like at some point soon. Okay, next month it's a privately funded $1 billion project, which is like a 58-acre park that includes like a hotel and restaurant, shopping center, centro comercial, like 500,000 square feet and 1 million square feet of office space. So it's near the Miami International Airport. Wow, that's a pretty weird location, in my opinion. I mean, but what do I know, bro? I mean, okay, dude, that is so weird, bro. Like, in my opinion, like, it's next to a casino, a museum of sex, and right next door to the airport. Like, but it's like, dude, like the place where the Hurricanes plays way up here in motherfucking Fort Lauderdale won't even load off the charts. Like, you see what I'm saying? Off the highway, like, yeah. in Miami Gardens in the middle of nowhere, like in this suburban rich neighborhood. And that's what people were saying too, like bro, like if it's not gonna be where the Orange Bowl was here in downtown Miami, which like then where are you gonna do it, bro? Because like people were bitching about traffic. They're like, "Oh, dude, like I have millions of dollars. Like this is like, dude, a very expensive neighborhood. Like I don't want the traffic and like the drunk people and like I don't want all that commotion. Like I moved here to a quiet suburb for a reason. Like and they voted against it. And facts, bro. Like because also Coral Gables is so landlocked. Like there's really no place to put it, bro, if you're not gonna put it on campus. And like if you really wanted to, they could put it on campus. I mean the basketball stadium's there. I just don't understand. I mean the New York Giants and Jets share a stadium, like shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is a fucking pretty weird place for the stadium, bro. For the new and like that's David Beckham wanted something over here on the beach in downtown also. And now we know why like Shalala did that premature thing. She wanted to look all smart and it just blew up in her face. But like it didn't even hurt her, honestly. Like she ended up winning a congressional seat and got more famous and more rich and all that. Which yeah, pretty much takes me to my next point, bro. Is first of all, here is the lawsuit I was talking about, and I mean I'm not gonna read it, but you can see that like it was antitrust, you know, and it's insane to me. I mean, here's all the like steps that were taken, you know, motions that were filed and like stipulations and etc. And you can see that look in 2017 is when this court case started, and like it's all the way now till January 2026. Like so it's been a almost 10-year court case. And like up here is only thing I'm gonna really show and highlight is like Shalala and like all of her little people filed a motion to seal and redact all of the things that were in the case, like, and this motion was granted. um so it's like, dude, I mean, and they just were like going around the bush like for 10 years, and then they end like they like that's what they care about. They want to redact it. They don't want to settle the case or like, you know what I mean, actually like play by the rules. Like they just want to hide. Yeah, like they would file shit that wasn't notarized. They would change their address. Like, dude, they would file for summary judgment and dismissal every 5 fucking minutes, and a motion to adjourn, like motion to appear by telephone. And so another thing too is that she's a female, right? Of course, I mean, from what we know, she's a female, and like basically like the that was exactly during that time when the USA team didn't even qualify to go to the World Cup. But the female USA team fucking won the gold medal of the World Cup and beat every goddamn country and every team. They were the best um selección. Like they were, USA females were the best team, and the men's didn't even qualify. And like she didn't do anything to help them get better payment or better brand deals, better anything, stadium facilities, nothing. Because like yeah, like and it was she was like put in that position to safeguard against the self dealing and conflicting interests. And then like dude, like they were also tapped in with Robert Kraft like at the same time. Which how can you have all those jobs at the same time? Which by the way, Robert Kraft is Jewish. I just want to say like that's his religion. Again, another Jew. And like you know what I mean. And it's like she was already on her way out. Look at her, bro. I mean, it scares me to see this. I'm gonna get nightmares of her face. It's just like she looks like a scary clown. Like, you feel me? Like in a scary movie, bro. Like Nancy Pelosi does too. But it's just like that's a not-for-profit university, bro. Like, how is this? Like, can you do all this shit at the same time? Like, and so she basically screwed everybody, bro, and she thought that she was gonna be a sure thing with David Beckham and that he was gonna pay for it, and allow the Hurricanes to share his stadium because he's a private citizen, and she didn't want to put out the money because, I mean, they already charge us, like I said, 100 bands a year. It's not enough, right? Was like that's crazy, dude. They ended up building a Miami Marlins stadium, um, wherever the Orange Bowl old stadium was. And so, like, dude, the city was just like, all right, bro, like, too much back and forth. Like, you're gonna leave the school anyway. She was like on her way out as president, and basically, like, that deal fell through and got fucked up. And nothing happened to her except for she got something more good in her life and more richer and more famous, more notoriety. And it's like, yeah, she got those two mayors to meet together because it was about money. Otherwise, like, I mean, one's a Republican and one's a Democrat. So, I mean, there would not have been a meeting of, in like, if that wasn't the subject. Because, like, yeah, the Dolphin Stadium, like I said, was too big, too many seats, and like it just made it look like shit. Because even if like a lot of people went to the game, it was just like not enough ever did for it to look full. And it's like, dude, to this day, like, how do you not have your own stadium and you're a private school? You charge $100,000 a year for each student, and basically that pays for the athletic scholarships of the football players that don't even stay long enough to earn their diploma, and like they get paid millions of dollars too in NIL money, which I'm gonna cover in a future video, bro. Yeah, basically, like, she just changed the policy to allow conflicts of interest. And it's still not public information, but like I kind of found some of it anyways. And they recused themselves, like, it's crazy, bro. And then, like, that'll probably be a good segue to my next point. Like, they said that, like, United Health, which is like an insurance company, she was on the board of that too, and they ended up like overcharging $1 billion to Medicare in like another Ponzi scheme. And like she was also on the board of the home builder called Lenner during the 2008 financial crisis when Bill Clinton, which she was in the cabinet of Bill Clinton, and she was the health services whatever secretary. When like the subprime mortgages, when like they started allowing like or forcing banks, which I covered in an earlier video, you should go see it. Like, they started forcing banks because they would make banks pay or sue the banks if they didn't loan people who didn't even qualify uh, a mortgage. And then like that fucked up the whole shit and made everything more expensive and blew up the stock market like worldwide. Like, it's not funny. It's really not funny. It's like honestly fucking bullshit. And like I hate the fact that I even went there. I'm embarrassed, bro. And yeah, she just uses University of Miami like on her resume, like, you know what I mean, to be like, to look like professional or to look like attractive, like. And I also found this that, well, here's that lawsuit, bro, that like they were abusing the power. I mean, it's like 26 pages, bro. You know what I mean? Or 69 pages, and they won't even load. So But it was like a 10-year thing that ended up getting thrown out or recused or redacted. But I mean, it doesn't look redacted here. I think I found it. It was in Discovery. And like, okay, yeah, this is the thing. Like, they didn't file to dismiss because they wanted to wait until after Discovery to file for summary judgment, which is like, I mean, that actually addresses the claims being made in the Discovery or found in the Discovery, which would like really wrap it up. You know what I mean? To dismiss it leaves the opening for it to be reopened. I guess. But yeah, I mean, here's some of her financial disclosure reports because she ran and won for House of Representatives. And this is like all of her capital gains and her unearned income and shit like that. I mean, she invested in Morgan Stanley and Citibank, in Vanguard, Boeing, BlackRock, Chevron, Cisco, Colgate, and like, dude, Johnson and Johnson, and she was best friends with Pelosi and with Clinton, so she knew what was gonna happen. Pfizer, Pepsi, before it would happen. Like Verizon, Kraft, Heinz, Wells Fargo, pharmaceutical. Here's the other thing that I found, and that was like in 2018, bro. This is in 2014. Apparently, Miami owned like this little zoo, what will used to be the zoo or something, or over there in Miami. And here is Coral Gables. Here's the university, but they owned this land far away, very south. Like pretty much, this is the Everglades, bro. Really, like now, like you know, and pretty much like, dude, she sold that area to like a real estate developer, which she invested in, Lenner, and like some bullshit that was from Palm Beach. Um, that she was like, it's like an endangered area. Like it's like a you like, and she basically sold it to Walmart, and they're gonna build like a fucking Starbucks there. Yeah, and they like relied on like a decade old survey in order to be approved to destroy and like build the Walmart there. Rosenberg, another one, every single time, every single time, every time. And it's like there's no other kind of wildlife anywhere in the world than there. Pines, Rockland, Everglades, South. That's like really close to Cuba. Like pretty much like the zoo was there, the Coast Guard had an office there, Department of Defense, and like they say that was satellite tracking something. I don't know. That's so fucked up. But like Shalala was then now in the Congress, so she was the one that approved that because she was the congressman for Miami. Like it's crazy, bro. And they were gonna build a highway like and an amusement park like based on Orlando Disney. Like, yeah, wait. I barely almost didn't find this on accident by mistake and surprise. Like was not even gonna include this because I didn't even know, bro. And I found this when I was looking for a picture of her to put on the post. Yeah, radioactive materials were dumped there by University of Miami research during the Cold War. Okay, that was like in fucking 1920 or something like that. But in 2006, got sued by the Department of Justice because they said that, yeah, scientists were dumping medical and biological remains there of like, they sold I don't know, like, they pretty much trashed it and they said that disposed of radionuclides by burning them in the trenches and radioactive animal carcasses from experiments that became hazardous substances, including carbon and like all these fucking elements on the periodic table of elements. And they fucked up the water and the drinking water and even the air, like Chernobyl. Like it was fucked up radiation, like you couldn't get cancer from just breathing. Yeah. They did a survey and they found hazardous substances, like, and they spent 800,000 cleaning up the waste, but only paid them 300,000. um the federal government gave them that land, and fucked it up and trashed it and shitted on it. That's just disgusting. I mean, that's so low class, third world piece of shit. That's the Everglades, bro. And you know what? Donna Shalala, if you didn't know and didn't realize and couldn't tell, was posing herself as a Democrat, as a progressive, environmentalist, tree hugger, liberal. You know what I mean? It's crazy, and it worked. She won the election, or rigged it, or I don't know, stole votes. So now there's a fucking Starbucks there. That's really fucked up, dude. And what happened to all, like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we're really the foreign um creatures of this planet. Like, if you thought that animals and stuff like that is don't understand, or you think that animals are stupider than you, or that humans are smarter, like, dude, like, it's just not fair what humans do, and we're bombing each other and fighting and fucking up the ecosystem. An apartment complex with a Chili's and a LA Fitness. Rather than protect the area that the government gave to for free because said that they would do college research on it, they turned around and flipped it and sold it to a real estate developer. That whole shit for 22 million is cheap. But nobody cares, you know what I mean? She won the election and all that. Like, she even was fighting with the University of Miami janitors, like, and didn't want to pay them, or stuff like that, like paid them too little. Just one thing after another. I can't fucking stop, or I need to end it somewhere, bro. Look, this is what I was talking about earlier, that it was her idea, and another lawsuit that she overbilled, fudged. I mean, overbilled by 1 billion. How? And they just deny it, and they just say, "Oh, you don't understand. Like, you don't know how it works." Like, and like I showed, they did the same thing with the hospital, bro. Look, this is crazy, bro. If you don't think everything is crazy that I just said already, there was unfortunately like a girl that was a student at University of Miami that was like, dude, like, experienced sexual assault and rape by two football players, bro. And like, dude, I just got like shivers and shit down my spine. Like literally in the dorm, the same dusty ass dorm that I lived in, this happened, bro. And guess what? The associate dean of students was the one that was tasked with investigating this. And like, in order to protect the football players, they punished some random student, and they found later that it was false, and that student didn't do it, and it was the football players who did the raping. Like, and he just said, like, oh, just avoid him, like, don't walk in that direction. If you see him, turn around. Like, it's like when I'm walking my dog and I see another dog person walking, like, I turn around. Like, how do you just say that, bro? Like, if to somebody that like experienced rape, like, and guess what? Not only that, bro. Not only that, this literally, I was a student there, bro, in this time, bro. Because guess what? The guy that was this guy, the associate dean of students investigating rape complaints, he got fired because literally I was a student. I was a sophomore in May 2016 doing final exams. At that time, that was right before summer. Like that was right before school's out, like time to go home, like back to my parents. And dude, like he was hitting on another student. Like he was trying to make advances on a student. Like, bro, that's so ironic. Like, or I don't know how to describe that. He was being indecent and unfavorable to a sorority girl. Like the literal guy that is the one that's supposed to be watching out and protecting students, and like the one that you are supposed to go to if you feel like somebody is sexually assaulting you, is doing a sexual assault. Like, and I was a sophomore there, dude. I was literally there. Anyway, I mean, Julio Frank is a Mexican Jew. I know him. I'm a Mexican Jew. He was a president after Donna Shalala. Anyways, he's now at UCLA. But look at this. Ah, they even put her name, pa. No, mom. Dude, I can't believe they put her really in her name. So, bro, this guy, they blamed it on some random guy and he got expelled. And it was not his fault and he didn't do anything. That's so fucked. That's like a movie. That's like unreal, bah. Dude, I feel disgusting. Like, I want to take a shower, bro. Like, that's crazy as fuck, dude. Like, I literally went there. Like, I was there. I was there. I want to cry, bro. And then look, not only this, bro, not only this, but if to and look, we all know who that bitch is on the right, don't we? She don't need no fucking introduction, stupid whore. Nancy Pelosi. Look, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has such confidence in her pick for the Congressional Oversight Commission, Donna Shalala, Democrat. Dude, look at that fucking scary ass 75-year-old bitch. Look, this is really recent 2020, bro. Dude, she was the leader of the Oversight Commission of COVID. Look, 100 billion in coronavirus relief, and she did not report her stock sales. Dude, that's what Pelosi has been doing all the time with her husband. You see her like selling stock right before something changes. Like she knows insider trading. Like she knows that it's gonna like something is gonna change with the stock price, and she sells it or buys it like right before on her husband's account. And oh, she just got a $200 fine. And she can apply a waiver to avoid the late fee. Like, dude, bro, like, they don't even think they're doing anything wrong, I guess. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that's crazy, dude. So you can apply for a waiver to avoid the punishment. Hey, bro, we have to get into politics. Like, dude, it's just immunity. It's just like you're above the law. I'm a political scientist. She did not disclose her stock sales. The ethics committee is unlikely to make an investigation. Oh, because it was a mistake, and they said that, oh, like it's not enough to investigate, and I'm sorry that we forgive you. Haha, because it was a ETF and mutual fund. I'm getting all sweaty, bro. Nah, mames. Mm. Alaska Airlines and Spirit Airlines, that she said that she held stock in several companies that she knew could benefit significantly from the COVID money that she was in charge of giving to these companies. You remember that I showed you that she was appointed by Nancy Pelosi to the this thing of COVID, that, like, bro, like the PPP loans, like the COVID is fake. COVID was fake, and it was created for people to do this, like to give PPP loan. Like, dude, like, bro, like you just gotta follow it, but it's hard because it's a long rabbit hole. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? She held motherfucking stock in the companies that she knows that she's gonna give a PPP loan to. Like, dude, that's just disgusting. And she don't even give a fuck. Like, dude, oh my god, it's just, she's just like a scandal after scandal after corruption after corruption after corruption. And guess what? She gets rewarded every time. Like, you don't get punished, you don't get nothing. So she goes from Miami to the Congress. She goes from Shapiro and football, NCAA, and they motherfucking won a championship during that time of Shapiro. And then all that happened. She got in trouble, whatever, the corruption. And you get rewarded with a congressional election victory. You don't get no punished. You don't go to jail. You don't, nothing happens to you, bro. You get to keep the money, and you get more money. You get more famous. Like the most frequented place of the whole school, like in the middle of the campus, like where the Starbucks is and all that, is named the Shalala Student Center. So she stepped down as the president, bro, in 2015. She became this like municipal congressional, like, you know what I mean, something in Miami. Dude, it's just, I don't know how they do it, bro. Like, who do they, like, do some ritual or sacrifice to something? No way, yo, puro San Judas. Like, I'm just San Benito right here, bro. I found this Saint Benedict thing. It came to me on the floor, like in the street. I don't even know what how to read Catholic or Christian Latin, like INRI. Like, what does it say, bro? Nah, way. I don't even want to know what they do or how they do it, bro. Like, here it is, the one that I was looking for. Okay, okay. Okay, so when she was the US representative, congresswoman, um she said that the schools should be investigated, that because in that time that she was a congresswoman, it came out that like Charlie Sheen and like all these actresses were paying and bribing schools to fake the transcripts and SAT scores, um, and pretend to be student athletes, like, bro, Ivy League type shit, like not even like a shitty ass like Miami Dade college, like low key, like it was Yale, Stanford, UCLA, like Christine Brinkley, like, you know, all those actresses, like they paid money to the like women's athletics like swim team to make their the actress Charlie Sheen's daughter or stuff like that. You know, name an actress that was big back then, like in 2001 or something, 2019. I don't know who was the actress. Like, I don't watch that shit. But you know what I mean? They said like, oh, like that my daughter is a women's tennis player, and then they got an athletic scholarship because they're stupid and fucking not smart, and couldn't. They already knew that their son and daughter cannot really actually get accepted and survive and pass classes in any college. So they paid. And when Shalala was the congresswoman, she said that, oh my god, we should investigate and punish these schools because, oh my god, look at what they did. And it's like, dude, you just did a $1 billion scheme with the football Shapiro Jewish guy, and then you got a election victory for doing that, and became a congresswoman in the United States, representing Miami-Dade County, Coral Gables. And then, dude, she has no shame and no, like, she said that, oh, like, oh, we should make an investigation called Varsity Blues. Like, look at that. Investigate corruption. And she called for it because Nancy Pelosi put her inside the, like, she was the leader of that investigation congressional committee. And by the way, guess what? Do you think that Shalala or Pelosi is a lawyer and has anything to do with legislation or knows what anything about laws? No, they're not. Like, bro, that right there should be enough. Anybody watching this who's debating and thinking about going to college, that you should objectively don't know, bro. Like, Nevin Shapiro did a $1 billion scheme, and he's like, dude, some fucking idiot from Miami Beach, Naples. Like he barely graduated Miami High School, Miami Beach, whatever light post, lighthouse high school, whatever it's called. Yahweh. And he got out of jail early. He's on house arrest. He operated his wife's tits. Like, you should see her on Wikipedia. He lives a great life in his Miami mansion. And guess what? If you don't think that's enough, bro, if you don't think that's enough, she also this is really recent. Look at her. Look at her. Look at, of course. Of course, with the Biden Harris face mask. Hey, this is Miami Herald. Look, 4:55 p.m. We love that repeating numbers. It's now 4 on the dot, 4:00 a.m. right now. Fuck. Okay. So in you know how University of Miami has a medical school, and it's like they have a hospital. Like, that's literally the hospital that you go to if you live in the Coral Gables area. Like, it's called U Health. Like, and even like, dude, I already subscribe. Dude, this is so Jewish. You really need $2 from me. This is so Jewish. Like, okay, bro. There was pretty much. I mean, there was a doctor that worked at that hospital, and he was an executive, and he got hired and fired like really fast. Like, he wasn't even there for a long time. And it's like weird, right? Like, if you get hired and then fired, it's like it merits investigation, I guess. Especially because he sued her and the school because he whistleblowed, however you say that. He said that there was a fraud with the organ transplant program, like, and this is a lawsuit of 10 years or more, like and he won the lawsuit against the university, and it's a 29-page court case that I'm not going to read, and that you can if you want, but it's like 1,000 million, 15 million words. He received raises and praise from the medical school dean before his firing, and he won millions of dollars because he said the elephant in the room out loud. Like, how do I explain you? Like, he was engaging in whistleblowing efforts rather than simply doing his job, like insubordination, like just shut the fuck up and do what you're told. Like, he was making 900,000 a year in Jesus in 2013. Oh my God, bro. $1 million, güey. bro. Here it is. He inflated Medicare claims, dude. They just are applying the same blueprint to everything. I'm sorry, daughter. No, come on, man. Lacey, it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm almost done, man. You sleep in my bed, man. Come on. I'm sorry. Or you want to go outside? Bro, they were doing fraud again. Like, dude, because of transplant testing services, a department in the surgery department, like saying that someone needs an organ transplant when they don't, and then pocketing the money. I don't fucking know, bro. I mean, he's making $1 million a year, bro, and he really felt the need to still, wow. I mean, much respect to this guy, bro. Because I mean, if you're telling me that you'll pay me $1 million a year, I might shut my motherfucking mouth, bro. I just might shut my motherfucking mouth, bro. Like, much respect to this guy, bro. His name is Jonathan Lord. And, okay. Medical School was billing the federal Medicare insurance program for unnecessary organ transplant test. That's crazy, bro, because it's a publicly owned hospital, but is a private school. That's some slimy ass shit. And that's sad, bro, because this guy really is really, like, really, he was a student, like, at undergrad and medical, bro. Like, he really cares, bro, because he didn't give a fuck about $1 million a year. Like, dude, and this court case was a 10-year long case. And guess what? Bro, they were taking money from the taxpayer funded Medicare program for the old people. And bro, he won. He won the court case. I hate Democrats. I don't care. This is some Democrat Jewish shit. Dude, fuck Israel. I don't care. Fuck Israel, bro. I don't care, dude. Jeez, this pisses me off so bad, bro. Because, dude, you feel me? He really understands. Like, we were in the library, bro, up until 2 in the morning, and they flash the lights and say, we're about to close. Oh, dude, that just unlocked a memory. Like, dude, I would live in the library, bro. I would not. I spent more time in the library than in my dorm. And now I'm $250,000 in debt. It didn't get me anywhere, and everyone who got a degree is an employee for somebody who never went to school. So, bro, they paid $22 million to the federal government. Salute to that guy, bro. Really. And I'm sure, I mean, maybe they probably killed him. The Clinton, people around the Clintons always end up dead. Oh, suicide. Oh, Yahweh. They paid the state 300 bands. Like, they settled with the Justice Department. Fraudulent billing practice. That's so low class piece of shit. Jewish. Really, bro, like, I wish I would have read this before I applied and attended Miami. Like, it's like I'm even embarrassed to say that I went there the way that I'm embarrassed to say that I'm Jewish. Like, but really, bro, like, y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing, bro. Y'all think I'm playing, bro. Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck. If they don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Y'all think I'm playing New King James Version. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of it, bro. It's every single goddamn time. Every single time. And let me make sure the camera got that. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bro. He received 4 million. At the time Lord was hired in 2012, was struggling with debt. 97 motherfucking $1,000 per student per year. Yeah, wait, I don't believe that they were in debt. because they got a loan and they like, dude, because yeah, the hospital is that cabron way, like it's so big and nice and modern, and like the architecture is crazy, the lighting, the flooring, like the decoration, really the hospital is insane. And it's like, bro, but they can afford it even if they charge you $90,000 a year to go to school there. If y'all don't believe me, bro, like I'm really so much in student debt. And guess what? Guess what? The medical school dean is also Jewish. Goldschmidt. Every single time. It never fails. Shapiro, Epstein, Goldschmidt, Goldberg. And bro, I'm so sorry. I'm really like screaming and waking up my dog like every 5 minutes, not letting her sleep. I feel like I'm torturing her. I mean, if you wake up someone every 5 minutes, that's what they do in Russia to people to torture them. Like, I feel bad, bro. They did an independent, dude. Wow, this guy really like, bro. Like, they did an independent audit. Duplicative billing. That's so. But how do you do that in like how do you do that and like get away with it? Like how did Shapiro run it up $1 billion fucking dollars by saying, "Oh, I got you, just front it." Like I still don't understand the Shapiro thing really. Like I want an accountant to explain me that. So bro, like let's do it too. Like way. Like that's so like third world low class, like Mexican, like duplicative billing, like redundant testing, like on patients. I, like, dude, when you involve innocent civilian bystander, like that's like cartel Mexican mencho. Like you, come on, like, dude, what did that old person do wrong to for you to use him as an experiment? Like that's why, dude, like, dude, it's weird, bro. The medical industry, like, they always be just like using patients as guinea pigs without their consent, and it's like allowed because it's like opinion based. Like I don't hypothesis. Like the way that Fox News is categorizes entertainment and not news, and that's how like or CNN, like they could say whatever they want and it don't matter. Like they're allowed to lie type shit. So Shalala shut down that audit, and then hired and paid a law firm to do the probe. So basically, they hired a lawyer to like look past some shit and say that nothing's wrong. Dude, I'm disgusted. Everyone was in on it, bro. That's crazy. This is 2024, boss. Like it's a 15-year thing. Like, dude, you saw that in 2012 when he was hired and fired, and in 2024 is look, retaliation lawsuit affirmed. So that guy won, bro. That guy is just. I mean, bro, here is really the case that I'm not gonna fucking read because it's like 29 pages. I mean, look at that, bro. Jonathan versus University of Miami, bro. I'm not gonna read this. Like I actually am reading it, but no, like it will. Fuck school, bro. Fuck school. Nah, it's the same shit. This is just the same lawsuit. But dude, and this is him. This is him, right? And so he's now he made Navigenics. It's a eugenics genetics thing. Like it's crazy. Like Jeffrey Epstein wanted to do that transgender stuff. Like he was like trying to push that. If you read the other messages, like he was trying. Like they're disgusting. Pobre cabrón, way. Like this guy really, mi respeto. And he was in the Navy, a surgeon general. Wow, bro. Guess what? And then George Bush, so it goes beyond political party, bro. Like, he named Shalala to a panel on the hospital scandal. Like, A co-chair to investigate a range of problems at the nation's military and veterans hospitals. And she did that at the hospital of Miami, like the same way that she was investigating other colleges for sports fraud in football. Now, like, dude, it's crazy. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? Wow, bro. Like, dude, I just can't believe it. Molecular diagnostics, genetic analysis. It's like you can like change your genetics. Like you can like if I have the money, I can make myself really tall. Like from the genome and all this stuff. Like, dude, if there's one if there's like a black father and a black mother and they want to have a white baby, they could do it. That's pretty much what this is saying. And this is the guy that is the guy that was fired from Miami. If you're still watching, bro, thank you. I can't believe it. And you're welcome for doing all of this research. Dude, like I put a lot of motherfucking time and energy into putting this together. It's 5 in the morning, dude. I gotta go to sleep before the sun comes up and people start making noise and shit. Thank you. And you're welcome. Stay safe and stay away from Jewish people, dude. University of Miami, the most corrupt university in the nation. We represent my alma mater. Please buy this. Crew neck. Oh my god. Oh. Pura gente de San Benito, mi papá. Here's my clothing store. It's like I'm gonna add more to it. I have more ideas that I haven't added. But I'll see y'all in the next video, dude. I appreciate it. I gotta allow my dog to get some sleep, dude. She's getting surgery next week. Seriously, thank you, dude. It really helps if you're still here, and I can't believe it. I can't believe you're still here, and I can't believe what happened. Bye. I'll see y'all next time.